Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 15th episode of Jahy-sama wa Kujikenai. And last episode we had an epic showdown between Jahy-sama and our magical girl antagonist. And we also got the Demon King big head honcho themselves, who turns out to be living with the magical girl. It's a very weird situation we have ourselves in, but we're all adjusting as best we can. So it'll be interesting to see where things go from here. Having a new character, such a presumably influential character, added to the mix, you would imagine would spice things up. So yeah, let's jump on in and see exactly how things go. For instance, I don't think we saw the sisters meet this new character yet, so that could be something to look forward to. Anyway, let's jump into the episode. Oh yeah, I should probably briefly comment on the fact that my background looks a little bit different. I'm currently in the process of rearranging my room, so that would be the reasoning behind that. Also, I've placed my computer differently on my desk, so I think one of the reasons why my face was more like brighter than it should be may have been like light from the monitor reflecting off the transparent panel of the computer. It was a theory I had, so if that is the case, it should be better now. Should be better now, but yeah, let's jump on in and check out the episode. 3, 2, 1, play. I ran right into the opening. But yeah, because I'm in the process of rearranging my room, things are in different places, so even things that you can't see, so that's throwing me off a little bit, but that's our new character. Just a reflection of the ramen appearing in the eye. Very unique visual. That light figure that she faces off against in that shot. I wonder if it's the same person that gave like Kyoko her mission or whatever. And there you go. The boss cannot decide. I've been there. She's trying to look all cool, but because of what she's sitting on, it doesn't quite work. At least she's back. The important thing. Kokoro will be so excited. Glad you can make it. You're sliding today too, Kokoro. I mean, she's not gonna notice any difference. Go ahead, Kokoro. You have her permission. Behind you. Oh! I didn't know this was a horror show. Yes, she is totally my new bestie. How did you know? Man, that was a turnaround. But you just said she was your friend. Well, I just mean she's tough. That's no reason to run away from her. I think it's having the opposite effect on Kokoro. As soon as she said Naruhodo, I knew how she took it. Excellent tackle. I think she just kidnapped your friend. Yeah, we're playing tag. It's your job to go get them. That's... I don't think that's going to happen. There you go. Like, if it was a middle-aged man in a magical girl outfit, the reaction may have been a little bit different, but because it is what it is, it is what it is. And now, Kyoko's gonna learn what a pure angel Kokoro is. Maybe this is the episode with the Kokoro betrayal. That would make more sense. I mean, she is bigger than either of you, so all the help you can get. Pulls them in. Well, there we go. If anyone was behind her, they would have got a great Pantsu view. Kokoro just kind of cleanses my soul. Like, she can find enjoyment in happiness in anything. Oh, wow. I think that's the most beaming smile we've gotten from her in the whole show. Sticky's a strong word. well, she's not just that. I would love to meet her mother. Let's play hide and go seek. Yeah. Yeah. All three of us, I guess, are friends now. Oh, wow. Why are they trying to make this feel like NTR? It would be nice if she could play outside as well, but I guess somebody has to watch the house. Interesting voice she had on that last one. Saw that coming a mile away. And she is just so much taller than Tencho. Well, think of it this way, Jahy. You get to be a senpai. We are on the same page. That almost made me jump. I mean, it's a free country. She can get a job here if she wants to. It is a little bit hard to believe, but this is anime. Really energetic people preferred. It's like a miracle. Gotta pay the rent somehow. New mouth to feed. That face. More, more of those hard life lessons that you learn in this show. Also, I brought that up. Okay. She's accepting. She's gonna be a proper senpai to her. Nice. Now let's see how much that stuck, because as I imagine her knocking things over, breaking things, but we'll see. Well, girls got strength. Okay, even didn't expect it quite at this level. Don't carry that much at once. What you have now. my plates. Quick, Jahy, catch them. Impress your kohai. There we go. I'll still give you the clap. Made out of... Ah! Knee. Okay. I think she did it that time. That's the thing about having a newbie. They're not super helpful right out the gate. Especially if they're misfortune klutz kind of character. Yeah, do you think Jahy was an expert at this on day one? We are so on the same wavelength. That sounds about right. Okay. That's of course how you talk to your boss. That is the reassuring smile that gives you what you need to keep going. She clearly said Maho Shoujo in that one sentence, but no indication of that in the subs at all. Memo. But yeah, looks like things are going a bit better. Wow, 5. Damn. I would still prefer to be waited on by Jahy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Those draw misfortune are normal humans, right? So, yeah, that probably didn't help anything. It's all thanks to Jahy. Hello. Gonna sign us up for different ships. Oh god, heart pupils. We are never getting rid of her. Okay, I'm glad we still have some episode left. Because man, did she get clingy. And I'm not gonna be able to say no. Never mind. I remember that. Good times. Well, I guess I'll ask Kyoko to do it. Good job. I had a feeling it was going to be something that Jahy actually wanted to do. Actually, I'm not that busy after all. I think I can make some time for you, Tencho. Okay, ninja. Kyoko just makes Tencho look so short, even though I know it's just Kyoko being tall. It's just how it looks. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. That does look pretty good, especially when you zoom in on it like that. Yeah, the clothes burst off, right? I'm glad we got to see Kyoko in a wedding dress. We'll have to see Tencho in one. Well, everyone's a critic. I thought fish was meat. Okay, that's your game. Okay. Okay. Sasuga Jahy, but not quite the way you think. Got your mate, girl. Hope you enjoy it. Encourage more drinking. Round 2. Did not mean to crackle the bottle into the microphone. Sorry about that. That was, what's it called? Momotaro? Not that that was subtle at all, but just saying I get the reference. Yeah, what ingredient do we substitute this time? Maybe throw some steak in there, some lobster. Yeah. I mean, I know beef is more of a luxury item in Japan. Than it is in America, I mean. I had no idea she had such a... I didn't know she had such food critic chops, is what I'm trying to say. You need a girl to cook for you, Jahy. I'm sure a few would be willing in this show. Man, 1,280 yen, jeez. Eek. Yeah, that window shopping, the things you can't afford. I understand well. Oh, wow. Can I taste test too, Tencho? If I could. Did anyone expect any different from her? Firm and irresistible texture. And what is Jahy's opinion? Going on the Rainbow Road. Oh, wow. There we go. There we go. I was waiting for it. I'm so glad the show gave it to me. Because who's not good? Truly good unless that happens. You literally lived for this day. There we go. Can't lie about that one. Yeah, that's when you know. No, you've got it. Now please give me the Google Maps of where your store is, please. Hey, we have a guest. Yeah, she hasn't met her yet, has she? Kyoko? Would be pretty expensive, wouldn't it? Didn't really think about that, but that is a concern. Not exactly a high. It's not really a richy clientele kind of place. Yeah, someone without clouded judgment, with a fresh pair of eyes on the situation. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, okay. Well, it was a place with food. I guess it was only a matter of time before she showed up. Wow. It's too fast for my eyes to even keep up. Yeah, she will not stop. You just had to open your mouth, Kyoko. She's gonna bite your ankles. There we go. Man, it's so weird Kyoko reaching mom status in the show. Sort of my boss. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Just stab it right at the weak spot. Yeah, she just completely stepped on a landmine there. I enjoyed this show. Whew. That dice rolls for a long time. To the point where I think it defies physics a little bit. But that's okay. Yeah, no Druge in this episode. There you go. I'm gonna miss this show when it's over. The Dark Lord doesn't hold back. Alright. Well, that was the 15th episode of Jahy-sama wa Kujikenai. And another really good episode. I mean, Kyoko was very, very relevant to the episode. Definitely the focus was on her, without question. Which is fine, because we did kind of reach friend status last episode. I guess it's kind of a complicated relationship. Definitely. But yeah, Jahy was gonna go play with Kokoro in the park, which is always nice. She wanted some praise and whatnot. And basically right about when she was expecting to get it, instead, Kokoro's like, "Who's that girl behind you?" Very horror movie like, you know, where you just like, there's someone behind me and you turn around and then you get jump scared, right? Very much a horror kind of thing, which is on my mind because I'm currently watching a horror anime that's airing this season, Mieruko-chan. So yeah, kind of came to mind a little bit there. But Kokoro, being a really good girl, of course she was going to be friends with Kyoko. There's no doubt about it, right? Even though Jahy was not a big fan of it. And yeah, it seems like the Kokoro betrayal, you know, that one title we got in a different episode, definitely applies to this scene without question, because Kokoro is Jahy's friend, and then Kyoko shows up, just stealing her away, straight up NTR. It's quite tragic. But, you know, Kokoro wants to be friends with all of them, you know, be friends with everyone, because that's the kind of person she is. And it's just how it has to go. We played tag, we fell in holes, we got a lot of good smiles. It was nice. It was nice. I always enjoy Kokoro's presence. And then the second half, we got Kyoko working at the same place that Jahy works. And I pretty much knew this wasn't going to go well. Like, one of the things we really associate with Kyoko as a character is the misfortune, right? Where she comes across as a klutz, even though it's not really her being a klutz, more like the effect of the crystals, right? But just, again, as just perception. Yeah, so I was kind of expecting dishes to break and whatnot. And it did happen, like a lot. It was a lot, but you know, Jahy did take it out of her hair or wherever it was, and things seemed to be a little bit better after that. And it is definitely nice getting to see Jahy in this kind of senpai role, because for the most part, she's really had to learn a lot, because she went from being number 2 in the demon world to being a borderline homeless person in the human world, right? So she relies on a lot of people to learn basic human things, you know, how to live in the human world, right? So she's kind of in the student position a lot. So this is a chance for her to actually be in the teacher role, the senpai role, and help somebody out. Although it's funny because obviously Kyoko is a human, so she knows human stuff already. But this specific job stuff, she could use a little bit help from somebody who's a little bit more experienced at it. Is what I was trying to say. But also Tensho, you know, being a warm, loving, supportive boss always helps as well. Definitely. So yeah, it was nice when things got a little bit of a turnaround. And then we went full Shokugeki no Soma with the final part where Tensho offers Jahy, "Hey, I want a favor," and Jahy just like, nope, right out the gate. Didn't even hear it first, which you should always wait to hear what the favor is, or what the favor they're asking you is, before you say no, because it might not necessarily be something you don't want to do. And, you know, if it is, even if it's something you wouldn't like jump at the opportunity to do, still, if it's your boss asking you to do it, and you can get some quick, easy brownie points with them by doing them a small, easy favor, you would usually jump on that, right? Maybe not if you're Jahy, who has her own issues going on as far as serving, helping out humans, right? But for the most part, yeah, you definitely hear the favor before you reject it, for the most part. Unless you like really hate someone. But that's about it. I did love Jahy really using this as an excuse to just like funnel more high quality food out of Tensho, right? It's always funny when somebody gets outsmarted by Jahy-sama. But I mean, it worked. She's like, you know, this could use meat, and you know, she just kept asking for more and more stuff. But the ending gag was basically the fact that she can't serve that to customers because that's not the kind of place it is, right? It's expensive stuff that Jahy was just trying to get Tensho to spoil her by providing her. And I am glad the clothes came off, because I was thinking of Shokugeki no Soma so hard during the scene, and I can't guarantee it, but it felt like they were kind of like referencing it a little bit, like not necessarily any kind of specific reference of it, but just like the overall, you know, you eat some food, you say it's delicious, you give very specific commentary about how good it is, and you get shiny lights and stuff in the background. Like, it definitely seemed like it was going for that sort of vibe. And once we saw clothes actually fall off of Jahy, pretty much any doubt I had was gone at that point. It was, we were going Shokugeki no Soma there. Did I mess with the DPI on my mouse? I think I did. There we go, back to 3200. Okay, everything's all now right with the world. So, yeah, it was great having the landlord show up to rain on the parade. She does that well. But yeah, like I said, definitely a Kyoko-focused episode, and we did a pretty good job, I think, making a pretty good, developing a pretty good friendship between Jahy and her. Of course, things are a little bit, there's some, it's not exactly a super smooth friendship because there's a whole Dark Lord, as they translated, thing where she seems to prefer Kyoko over Jahy, right? And Jahy is not a big fan of that, and also Kyoko destroyed the demon world and all that. So there's still these things that Jahy hasn't really forgiven Kyoko for, that are kind of little spikes in the overall friendship tree that prevents it from being a completely healthy, flourishing friendship tree. But still, it's, for the most part, the friendship's probably as good as it's going to get for a while, because those other two problems, I don't see them being solved anytime soon. But still, they get along pretty well. That's what matters. It really is funny seeing the Demon King just acting so childlike, because she's supposed to be the ruler, the head honcho of the demon world, and yet she just acts like a child, just a hungry, constantly hungry child that's just glares at you and you deny her food. It's great. But yeah, we'll see how restoring the demon world and all that goes in a future episode. But for now, this is what has happened. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you click the like button, subscribe, support me on Patreon, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.